Hi, my name is Donna Cook and I am currently a junior nursing major at Otterbein University. Today I'm going to show you how to mix insulin. Insulin is administered to patients with diabetes in order to help control their blood sugar. So doctors will sometimes order insulin doses as mixed doses, with regular insulin and modified insulin being given together. So for today's purposes, my orders are to give 12 units of regular insulin and 6 units of modified or NPH insulin. If my patient's blood sugar is over 175 and I just checked it and it's 180, so we'll be giving the insulin today. Keep in mind you always need to check if the insulin is compatible for mixing, because if it's not, you'll have to give 2 separate shots. But I've checked my orders, I've checked my patient's blood glucose level, and I've looked up and made sure my insulins can be mixed. So now I'm ready to prepare my insulin shot. So I'm going to perform hand hygiene. I'm going to get my 2 vials and I'm going to check their expiration dates, because insulin is good for 28 days after it's been opened, and these both are good. So I'm going to next roll them, because I have to mix my modified and make sure that it's mixed up. And you can't shake it because it breaks it down, so you have to roll it. And rolling both ensures that it warms it up a little bit, because you don't want to give insulin while it's still at refrigerated temperature. You want to keep it closer to room temperature. So it's always good if you can also set out your insulin. So I've rolled it and I've made sure that my cloudy is cloudy. And I'm going to next wipe off the top of both my vials for 15 seconds. So the easiest way to do this is to wipe off both at the same time. So I'm going to wipe off both at the same time for 15 seconds. And in the meantime, I'm going to be thinking about which needle I want to use. Since I'm only giving 18 units of insulin, I'm going to want to pick the smallest syringe size possible. So I'm going to pick the 50 unit if it's available, which it is. So I've cleaned the tops of mine off. I'm going to open up my needle, and it is a 50 unit syringe, and I'm going to first inject air into both vials. And I have to inject air into my modified first, because the regular insulin can touch the modified, but the modified can't touch the regular. So I'm going to inject my 6 units of air into my modified, making sure it doesn't touch. And I'm going to inject 12 units into my regular, because I have to follow my orders. You have to take care not to bend the insulin needles, because they're very fragile. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw up 12 units of regular. And with this, like with your other shots, you can draw up extra and then eject it out when you're at the regular. But once you get to the modified, you can't do that, because then you're messing with your dosing, you're messing with your mixture. So I'm going to make sure to get this air bubble out. Make sure I'm at my 12 minutes, which I am. So now I'm going to take this out and I'm going to stick my needle into my modified, and I'm going to draw up 6 units, taking care to not have any air bubbles. And you have to draw this one up slow, because you can't push this back in. Once you get to your 18, you need to make sure that you're stopped, which I'm at my 18 and I'm stopped, and I got no air bubbles with drawing that up. So last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to recap my needle before I go give my shot. So I'll recap my needle safely, and now I'm ready to give my shot.